The mainstream crypto media will not cover today's story. Away from the typical headlines and excitement cycles, this story is subtly unfolding beneath the surface. Although most people's attention is focused on the most recent price fluctuations and market drama, a much more significant change is occurring that has the potential to completely alter the landscape of digital assets. As we speak, this tale is playing out in real time. The world of finance is changing, and few are focusing on the most important messages. After being rejected by doubters and embroiled in legal disputes, XRP is currently being set up for something much bigger than speculative trading. Institutions and governments are paying attention as it transforms from a contentious token into an essential component of the global financial jigsaw. Behind the scenes, Ripple has become a silent force that is driving the next stage of digital currencies, central banks, and global digital banking. Their technology, which links banks, regulators, and countries, is being woven into the very fabric of the monetary systems of the future. A startling prediction of $500 in value per XRP token follows. Although the figure seems almost unreal, it is based on the size of the project being constructed. Does that sound crazy? Not when you know the machinery that is being constructed around it. We'll take a closer look in this chapter and show why this audacious prediction may not be as crazy as it first appears. A confidential PowerPoint from an IMF working group session that depicts RippleNet as the fundamental underpinning for CBDCs in more than 20 central banks is where it all started. Indeed, Ripple's CBDC platform is now publicly endorsed by the International Monetary Fund, the same international organization that regulates financial systems in other countries, as a scalable and compliant option for sovereign digital currencies. Institutions receive a strong message from this disclosure alone. XRP is now a gateway rather than a gamble. If traditional investors weren't alarmed by that, on-chain analytics company Santiment's whale data reveals that more than 50 million XRP tokens, roughly $25 million, were recently transferred from Binance to cold storage. This is institutional positioning, not retail FOMO. Instead of chasing NFTs or meme coins, smart money is concentrating on the few assets that will drive the financial systems of the future. At the center of this is XRP. Let's discuss numbers. What would happen if Ripple's system was only integrated into 5% of the world's foreign exchange reserves? We are discussing liquidity of $2.5 trillion. When that is applied to the limited amount of XRP in circulation, the coin's valuation falls between $300 and $500. Value accrual through consumption and velocity is a model that has been employed in institutional finance for decades. It is not dependent on conjecture. Furthermore, XRP's use case, large-scale real-time settlement, is specifically designed to meet the financial needs of the 21st century. However, it doesn't end there. The next big move in the rapidly changing world of digital banking is already underway. The worldwide CBDC pilot rollouts are the true catalyst for the upcoming XRP spike. A significant change in the financial ecosystem is being signaled by the fact that countries like Brazil and Palau are leading the way, and that a number of other countries, some of which have not yet been identified, have already entered Phase 1 of Ripple's CBDC deployment program. The fourth quarter of 2024, when these pilots are scheduled to launch, will be a turning point for digital currencies globally. For both investors and institutions, the countdown has already started because that is less than 6 months away. Years from now, this won't happen. This will happen soon. Those who are ready will be able to take advantage of the impending upheaval in the finance industry. And guess what drives the liquidity layer once CBDC transactions begin to flow over Ripple's XRPL infrastructure? XRP, you guessed it. Bitcoin maximalists, on the other hand, still cling to antiquated myths, despite the market's quick changes. The inadequacies of Bitcoin's real-time payment system are coming to light. Ripple is the ideal solution for central banks and financial institutions looking for quicker, more environmentally friendly, and more affordable options. Institutional investors are aware of it too. For this reason, before the media notices, Bitcoin whales are progressively withdrawing their funds and moving them into Ripple's ecosystem. The XRP community, which is frequently written off as being too hopeful, is finally being made fun of. Their belief in a 100, 500, or even 10,000 XRP has been mocked for years. However, the pipe dream is already starting to resemble a roadmap as legal clarity improves and international financial institutions formally integrate Ripple's technology. And that's only the start. Market cap math will be a point of contention for skeptics. They will claim that $500 worth of XRP is equivalent to $1 trillion. They're not getting the concept, though. Retail market capitalization isn't the point here. It has to do with practicality. The XRP ledger from Ripple is being set up as a liquidity mechanism for sovereign currencies in addition to being a store of value and a medium of exchange. This methodology for valuing is completely different. Despite its sluggish adoption of cryptocurrency, the Federal Reserve has also shown interest in tokenized settlements, another area in which Ripple's technology shines. And if the IMF and BIS are any guide, tokenized liquidity is generally seen as the way of the future in finance. Silently, XRP is becoming that liquidity. Think about this if you're still unsure about XRP. The largest financial institutions, including central banks, hedge funds, and sovereign wealth funds, have stopped searching for the next viral trend. They are preparing for the global finance infrastructure layer. And their preferred partner is Ripple, which has decades of banking experience and is currently a central bank pilot. We are living through the infancy of what may turn out to be the most potent financial system in contemporary history. Every metric, including blockchain statistics, legislative updates, and macroeconomic trends, suggests that XRP is the bridge asset that enables trillions of dollars in international capital flows. The countdown has started. The world will awaken when the first phase of the CBDC rollouts begins. However, the pricing might already reflect the change by then. The bottom line is that $500 XRP represents a milestone rather than merely a meme. One that is based on practicality, clear regulations, and yes, international collaborations. Don't make the same mistake twice if you missed Ethereum at $1 or Bitcoin at $10. The wall has the writing on it. XRP could be the name of this time's bridge to generational prosperity. We sincerely appreciate you watching and taking the time to visit us today. Please use the like button to show your support if you found this video to be enlightening or helpful in any way. Don't forget to leave your comments below with your ideas, queries, or predictions. We like interacting with our incredible community and hearing from you. To ensure you don't miss any updates and can keep up with the latest developments in cryptocurrency and finance, be sure to subscribe and enable notifications. In addition to discussing the future of finance, we'll be discussing everything related to XRP, Ripple, and the most recent developments influencing the world of digital assets. Thus, be sure to be a part of it. Stay optimistic, remain astute, and above all, remain prepared for what is ahead until the next time. Notice, this movie is solely intended for informational and educational reasons. It isn't financial guidance. Before making any investing decisions, please conduct your own research and speak with a financial advisor.